going to start washing my clothes. Guys, is it too early for Saturday? I'm just an early bird. Let me just wait for you. And in the meantime, I'll be doing some cleanups in my house. And yeah, I want to wash my mattress cover, the approved mattress cover. So that's what I'll be doing as I wait for people to join, right? Yeah, so let's do this. Hi, I see that someone has just joined us. Thank you. Thank you very much. Today we are talking about parenting. I want us to be like 2 or 3 for us to start the live. So in the meantime, I'll be cleaning up my tiny bedsitter. Actually, I'm in a plan to move out. So yeah, I want to clean up the place, put everything in order as we wait to say, oh, thank you. Now you're 3 of you. Thank you very much for joining. Today, guys, okay, this one I'm repeating for the last time. Millions go too monotonous. Today, I have decided to go live with you guys. What I am about to do, we are going to talk about parenting. I had a different topic actually in the morning as I was waking up. I had a different topic about this. And then as I was scrolling through TikTok, I came across this song, and I'm sure if you go check out my TikTok, you're going to see. I came across this song that was like, um, "My dad didn't pull the seat for me. He didn't walk me down the stairs. He didn't tell me, yeah, it's something like that, like an absent dad kind of story." So I was like, okay, why not talk about that? Because yeah, absent dads being. And actually, I've been struggling with this thought of I would like, oh, also let me remind you guys, kindly like the live as you join, because in that case, you'll help it be recommended to more and more people so that they can join, so that we may talk together. And you can also type, I'll be seeing your comment on this other phone. That's why I'm trying to switch it on so that I can be responding to it to say thank you. Guys, 6 of you. Wow. Thank you, I'm humbled. I'm really, really humbled. Ni venye ijafunguka ningekuwa naona comments zenyu. So, yeah. So as I was scrolling, I saw that song and I was like, okay, I kind of resonate with it. Being from a single mom background, singing that song, most of the people might think of it like, how can I say it? Wasi wengi wanaweza dhani like you're trying to say like your mom was not there or something. No, but the mom was always there. The mom has always been supportive. She has always been there to get you through it all. But then the question is, the love of a mom can never be compared to the love of a dad. Okay, let's start by saying I agree. I have I am taking my son through the process that I went through, which we all know it's not right. I don't refuse. But then guys, let me hear from you. Do you think the love from a dad is any different from the love from a mom? Because according to that song, which I really resonated with it, it's that when you are loved, like a daughter needs a dad in their life so that they can show them what kind of love they should look out for. Because you get a situation, like, let me tell you a story. I've ever dated for just 1 week. Like, does it even make sense? How do you even date someone for 1 week? Because this person showed me the whole world. It was so good, and I was like, okay, I think this is what love is. Because he came with everything that I would have wanted to see, that I would have wanted to experience, Like, alikuwa there when I'm stressed, ako. When I need someone to talk to, ako. When I want to make a call, I call him, he would always pick up. And then it was very easy. And then according to this song, this lady says, I didn't know that I love you is not the perfect definition of love. Because the minute you're told you, I love you, it feels like, boom, this is what I've always desired. This is all what I've always waited for. But sincerely, is that really love? What is the definition of love? So Parenting 101 will be all about that, where we'll talk how would you, hey, kizungu inanilemea, how would you explain, hey, wait, okay, how would you do it? Like parenting, how best can you do it? And okay, definitely as a single mom, you can't lea mtoto the way both parents present can do it. So what is needed? How do you go about it? And guys, don't forget to like the live. Kindly start by liking the live and then you join. And I really appreciate you'll help it be recommended to more and more people. So I had said I'm going to start by washing so that I may start the live, and now I have seen people are joining the live, so itabidi tumeanza sahi. So guys, tell me, what do you think it should be for a daughter? Does a daughter necessarily need to have a dad present, or is it just a misconception that we put on ourselves that you have to have both parents present? My lord. Hey, Omode. I don't know what's happening to my English, but yeah. So what is your take? Because for me, listening to that song, it really triggered a lot of memory from some time back. Yeah, like, it's true when any man tells you I love you, you don't get time. You don't overthink it. It's like, yeah, this is what I've been looking for. Or is it that inside us, we are always desiring to have a man who loves us genuinely? So when we don't, Lord come. I thought I can multitask and I keep getting, yeah. So is it really necessary to have both parents, or just one parent can do? Ama, what is it that we should do so that we don't fault our kids, even as single moms? Because sometimes we don't choose to be single moms, right? I'm sure most of single moms will resonate with me. We don't choose to be single moms. Situations force us to be single moms. And now, a situation has come around and you have been forced to be a single mom. So what can you do so that your kid can never have that feeling of I didn't have a dad? Do you just go checking for just a random guy? Do you just go meet up with just a random guy and tell him, I want you to be there for my son? I want you to be there for my kid? Or how do you do it? Because some people talk about it and it's like, for me, I didn't have a present dad, but my uncle was very present in my life. So I didn't miss out on the fatherhood bit. Others will say, my mom had this male friend, and this male friend was there for me. He taught me what love is from a man. So right now I know what I'm looking for when I'm going out there. How does it have to work? Because for some time there, people used to talk about like a kid needs a father figure. And to me, how it came out like, it's like I need to have a dad for my son. But then the question is, okay, just a minute, guys. Okay. Yeah, so the question I asked myself was, okay, who is this dad that has to be there? Bearing in mind, in our family, like me, we are only two, me and my brother. And my brother is a workaholic. I would say all of us in our family, we are workaholics. So spending time with kids is usually kidogo tricky. Actually, right now, if I would say, life is way easier and better. I get myself spending more time than I used to. Kindly, guys, like the live. I see we are six of us right now. Kindly like the live as we go on. You like the live and then you can join, which will really help which will really help my this whole thing, yeah, to be recommended to more and more people as we go on. So, uh, yeah. So, how do you even get to spend time with this kid to teach him how to be a man as a woman? How can I be able to do that as a woman? What do I really need to do so that I can be really available for my son? You get? I hope I am making sense, guys. Mm, your video is live. This is not. Okay. Currently, it's unavailable. Okay, I have the number here. I'm trying to switch it on these other phones so that I may be able to see what people are typing. And welcome everyone. I really appreciate you being here. I don't take it for granted, and actually I should remind you guys, we have a video today at 12:30 p.m. saa sita na nusu mchana, so kindly usikose kucheck it out. Maurice Munene. Hi, hi, just logged in. Thank you, Maurice. Welcome. What's your take? What's your take on fatherhood? Caleb Masharia, thank you. Welcome very much to my live. I appreciate having you here. Kindly like the live. Begin by liking the live. Oh my God, what happened? Did not copy. We are talking about fatherhood. Message retracted. We are talking about parenting, because today I was just in bed. Naona venye hello. I was just in bed scrolling on TikTok, and then I came across this song about how this kid, yeah, thank you, Caleb, I appreciate, about this lady who was singing about how am I supposed to know love if I didn't have it in the first place. Because normally, what we believe is that you need to have a father figure for you to know what kind of love you're looking for in a man. You need to have a father figure in your life so that you may be sure of what, like ujue chenye unatafuta. I subbed. Thank you, Masharia. Thank you for also subscribing. I really appreciate. Mhm. You can also share the live so that many people can get to see the live. You guys, I'm really looking for something and it's really not getting in. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining my live. Kindly like the live. Also share if you can. Yeah, not let's search. Yeah. Morris says fatherhood is about caring and being there through thick and thin. What if in a situation where you didn't have a father in the first place? Okay, it seems I'll have to turn the volume here. Yeah, so I'm asking, in a situation you didn't have a father, or you were brought up in a single motherhood kind of setup, what do you normally do for you to feel like, yes, you are in this, like, I'm feeling the love of a father? What do you do? Or how do you know that? Okay, thank you, Caleb. It's all right. We'll be here. I think I'll be here for the next like 2 hours. Yeah, so you can always join. Eh, what do you normally do? I see we are 7. Kindly like. We have 5 likes. Kindly like. Because when you like, it will help that it is recommended to many more people. Thank you for keeping on liking. I'm appreciating you guys. Yeah, so we were on this point where Maury said, fatherhood is about caring and being there through thick and thin. Okay, so the question is, okay, if you didn't have a father in the first place, how do you even do it? Okay, Caleb, I see you're back. Thank you. Welcome for joining the live. Keep commenting, keep telling me in the comment section what's your take, what do you think, I really appreciate your feedback, and it is also helping me to keep on going. Yeah, thank you for joining, thank you for coming in. So we were talking about fatherhood, about caring. What if in the first place you were born in a single mother setup? Does that really mean you will never know a father's love? What can someone do so that you can be there? I think so that it can be felt like a father is really there. What is it that should be done? Because as I was saying earlier, there are people who will say, Joseph Ngigi, thank you, and hi too, thank you, I appreciate you coming in. So people will say, "Ay guys, I have dimples these days. We kunona ni kitu mzuri." So as I was saying, eh, when you are, people will argue that I have a dad. I don't have a dad, but I have an uncle who is fully there for me. So I never feel like I have a Gatithio. Gatithio, how do you say it? I'm seeing most of you here Kikuyus. Gatithio, how are we supposed to say it? So I don't lack the face of a dad in my life. Others will also argue and say, my mom has this friend, a male friend, who they don't have anything, but he's there. And he treats me in a way that I understand genuine love from a man, how it feels. So I'm like, how can one do it? Which is the best way to do it? Because when we say about love and all, from if my mom was to have a man, chances is they that man will not, I will not appreciate it that fast. Like, okay, nitaisema aje? Acha nipe an example na mimi, because when I'm saying my mom, it looks some type away. Okay, Caleb request to be made an admin. How am I supposed to do that? No. Channel activity. I just moderated it. Yeah, I think I have done that, Caleb. kindly check and tell me. Yeah, thank you. I see we are 8 of us. Kindly like the live. We start by liking the live. If you can share, kindly share with others. And yeah, so that we may all be here and let us engage. Text me on the live area. Tell me what you think. How can it be done? There is Lovette Reed. Hey, you're laughing because of why? Thank you for joining. I really appreciate having you here. It's a pleasure, and yeah, I don't take it for granted. We'll be here for only 2 hours. I'll end this live at around 10:30. Yeah, so that I can also go on with other things. Indio. So tell me, what do you think should be done for a dad to be there? For like me, now I was giving an example with me. In a situation like mine, I was just a young girl having fun, enjoying life. That's what I can explain. So I was with this guy, and we were, I would say at that time, we were really in love. Okay, yeah, we can say that, yeah. We can say we were really in love, and yeah. But one thing I would say that was I did at fault on my end is this guy used to say that he wouldn't want to marry that fast. He wouldn't want a kid that fast. But then the problem is mi wase mnajua venye tunakwanga kampo, you know the way life is usually like in campus. And then me I was that girl. Thank you. Please, unaweza jijazia that girl ni nani? I was that girl in campus. And I remember my mom has been such a tough mom that she used to tell me every single time, tafadhali maliza shule, usinilete mtoto hapa, maliza shule. That was like a rule. Don't get pregnant before you're done with your school. Actually, what she had done, alikuwa ametuandikia, used to be me and my cousin. Actually, my cousin is not usually, she's in Nairobi right now. Alikuwa ametuwekea calendar, and she had counted the days, like the days you should be in school of a high school. She started when I was in high school, because we were with my cousin then in high school. And also Cynthia, hi, how are you feeling? Hello Cynthia, thank you for joining my live. I am good, I am happy. Wana nimenona, so I'm good. Squeezing my measure of happiness ni kunona. Yeah. So as I was saying, tulikuwa tumeandikwa calendar, and in the calendar alikuwa ametucountia the number of days that we are supposed to be in school. Akatuambia 4 years for high school and 4 years for campus. And she had even gone down to counting the days, like 65 days in campus and 3. Kindly like the live, kindly please. When you like or share, if you can, it helps it grow and more people can be able to join the live. So kindly like, and I'll appreciate. So tuko tumeandikwa 365 days times 4 to be in campus, to be in high school, and 365 times 4 days to be in campus. So even though tulikuwa tumeandikiwa every time we'd come home, either for midterm or for ingine inaitwaje, for closing whatever, ile 1 month tulikuwa tunakanga nyumbani, all of those alikuwa ametuandikia hapo. So when you come back, minus these days. When you come back again, minus these days. When you come back again, minus these days. That's what she used to do. So we went all the way. So when I was in campus, I was that girl. Thank you. So I had made sitaki kuitaka covenant, because any covenant you make with God is not a car, it's a covenant. So I had made this covenant with God, and I had told him, God, nikimaliza kampo kama sijapata bwana, aki Mungu, mimi the first kid I'll conceive lazima nizae, sitatoa, like I will not. So I can remember actually sometime back in campus, when you do all those things that we always do, and then I had a pregnancy scare, guys. Ungetupata, we had stayed, me, my best friend Jennifer, and now the guy. Tuko tumeka field, we are praying, we are my lord, guys, I don't know even if I want to remember that situation. Kuna mwenye ako na jina ngumu, Kabale Halake, uko wapi? Okay, unataka kufika nini? I live in Thika, so I don't know. We unaweza jijazia sijui mbona unauliza niko wapi, I'm in Thika. So so tulikuwa tumekaa field, tuko zile za like, God please, I hope it's not it. We prayed about it, really prayed about it. And let me tell you, true to God's word, immediately there is Lower Fox 254. Hi, hello Lower Fox, thank you for joining the live. Kindly like the live, and if you can, kindly share with your friends, and I really appreciate. I'm a girl like you. Oh, Kabale, you're forgetting girls are okay. And looking for me doesn't mean you're not a girl or you're not a boy. Doesn't really change anything. But yeah, I told you I'm in Bika. So I don't know what you, yeah, I hope I've answered your question. Yeah. So kindly like, I see we are 11, we have 8 likes. Kindly like the live, share if you can also. So we were in the field praying to God, like, Mungu tafadhali, tafadhali, it is not happening. And true to God's word, when we went home, it was not there. So, and that is how the first one skipped. That was my very first pregnancy scare. So from that, I finished school, I graduated. I can remember it was on my 20 what birthday. No, it was after campus. I think it was my 19th or 20th birthday. Yeah. So there was the brother to my baby daddy was having. I'm sorry for disturbing you. Did you? Kabale, what's happening? Okay. Going forward, I remember the brother to my baby daddy was having a graduation and it was on my birthday. So I went there to. Okay, Maury says we learn through mistakes. Yeah, it's true, we learn through mistakes. But funny enough, ni kama sikuwa na learn. Kuja, let's go forward with this story. You're going to see why I'm saying ni kama sikulearn, ni kama niliskip your part ya kulearn. So so it was graduation for the big brother. So I went and I was wearing this red dress. Actually, most people comment about my body look whenever I wear that dress. I don't know, maybe before this life ends, nitavaa your dress muone, and then you will tell me whether it's true or they just play with my mind because they want me to, I don't know. So we met with him and it was like there is an after party, and I was like, after party, here we go, I am coming all the way. So I remember alini beba because they have a car, they had a car, they have many cars. Akanibeba, he dropped me home. Now, this dropping home, I was to go and inform my sister-in-law that I am going somewhere, we will talk later. So I went, changed up, and then we came back with him. And we went home. Now, after the parents have all gone, I see we are 12. Kindly like the live, kindly like the live, and share if you can. Thank you for being here. Hey. Oh, Kabale says I'm from Portugal, sielewi Kiswahili vizuri. Lakini mbona umetype Kiswahili? Okay, thank you. I'm going to speak in English for the better part. Nikki Drift, kindly remind me, nitakuwa na switch. Christine, hi. Thank you for joining my live. Nimesikia, speak in English, please. I'm hearing you guys. I'm going to speak in English more. So, I can remember I went now for the after party. That's where now we started talking. And one thing led to the other. We became way closer. Christine, kindly like the live if you have not. And also share if you're in a position to do that. Hi, Christine. Thank you very much. Lover Fox, I said I liked. Thank you for liking. I appreciate. So that's where we met with my baby daddy. And according to what I've already explained, we live in the same locality. So this guy, we became close and it was fun. It was really fun when it lasted. That one I cannot even fault myself for it. It was a lot of fun. So I can remember I started, unaona sasa ukua campus because I had not finished school. So what I used to do is sometimes I would go to school. I would say that I'm coming back a day or two later. I know I'm not alone who we say this. I'm coming back a day or two later. And then I would go to his place. We would stay for the 2 days and then I would go home. Okay, let's start. Hello Kuzoru, thank you for joining my live. Karibu sana. I love you so much. Thank you for supporting me. I don't take it for granted. Kindly like the live, share if you can. I appreciate. Queen's Homestead. Hi girl. It's been a while. Sija kuona kwa streets za YouTube. What's up? What's up? What's up? Kindly let me know what's happening. Here you Kuzo. Okay. Kabali, are you also my cousin? Ama, I am not getting it right. Mitch, you've even subscribed. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. So, I really want not to lose the chain of thoughts. So yeah, we became really close, but we were having a lot of up and downs in that relationship. Now, let's rewind to the first part that I said. I said that not having a father, there's this kind of love that you don't understand. So sometimes you might tend to overlook some things, Then this is what you've been shown as love, and you're like, yeah, this is what love is. You're even walking at night holding hands. You're even making those night calls, talking until late, texting, being reminded that you're loved. And those are affirmations that we all wish to have, right? So these affirmations, you're like being told every single time, being texted every single time, being told how much you're loved, being bought for chocolate, you guys. Sikuwa najua kitu kaa hiyo. That is when I experienced that. So yeah, so I kinda fell for it. But I don't wanna say I fell for it because I also loved him. And I would say I loved him too. Yeah. Okay. Somehow I would say this definition of love is usually shaky for me. But yeah, I also loved him. Queen, text something. Natafuta TikTok kwa Queen's household. It's been long aki. Hadi umekuwa chubby. Ni God manze, ni God. Where is Taji? Christine, who is Taji? Ama you're saying my son? Kindly, I expound. Taji as in my son, Ama Taji as in who? Yeah, so, so we were together and everything was merry, everything was good. I remember me going to get pregnant. We had such a big argument. Like, tulikuwa tumekosana for a while. And then I got a job in Muranga and I was like, hey, I got a job in, okay, venye tunakuanga, if you love someone and you know that someone, you want them to know everything that is happening in your life. So when I got a job in Muranga, I was like, hey, pull up, I'm in Muranga. I just got my own house and my own place and a job. So he kinda was rigid, anakataa, anakubali, he says he'll come, he says he's not sure, he says tulikuwa all over the place. So I can remember finally he came. He came over, we stayed for 3 days. And yeah, in the 3 days, okay, the point was, kwa akili yangu, mi nilikuwa safe. Ama si after umenyesha, those few days after, si unakuanga safe. Ama I misinterpreted it. So me, I was like, I am safe, so I'm good to go. Okay. Because I remember he came on a Tuesday, and on that Monday, it's when I had finished my period. So I was like, this Tuesday, then I'm safe, I am good to go. And then he said Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Able tell me down below, is it true that all 6 7 after your period, somebody's usually safe? Ama it's just a myth, ama a saying, or something? Innocent Mosansa. Hi, thank you for joining. I really appreciate. He's in Kagaki school. Christine, you're losing me. Who are we talking about? I keep losing. Where is Taji? Who was Taji? Hey. Okay, I'm sorry, Christine. Nikama, I'm not following. Can you just write one long message explaining to me what you're talking about ili niweze kuflow? I really hope unifananishi, lakini I hope mimi sina lookalike mahali. Yeah, because Kagaki school, sioni kama nilisomea. Guys, nimerealize kuna venye nakaa vibaya na sitaki kuchoma. Juu hii ni live, there's nothing we can change. Yeah. So, allow me nijifunike hivyo ili nikuwe comfortable. So, tuka tumefika happy. Yeah, he decided he finally came to visit, and I would say we had an awesome time, but unfortunately I was broke, he was broke. So this was the argument. Lete pesa ya kununua vitu. And he was like, mi sina pesa sahi, let me go, I'll send you money. It's been Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We are together. Are you guys following? So, and me pia, I was kinda broke at that time. Sikuwa nimetumwa. Aki guys, forgive that noise. Sikuwa, I live in town, like katikati ya town. That's why the noise is. So, my lord, I'm losing my chain of thought because of that noise. So, hakuwa na do, sikuwa na do. And I was like, what am I supposed to do? It's already day 3, so hata nikinunua, it won't even make sense. So I was like, okay, it is what it is. I was safe. Whatever happens, happens. Let's move forward. So, mi nikakaa and waited. There was a guy who was pursuing me at the same time. Actually, Sam, big up. Thank you very much for always being there for me when I really needed you. He alikuwa in the process ya kunichokoza. I remember when we went with my baby daddy to buy. Okay, my baby daddy is a lover of kishada. So yeah, we went to him ili atuplug na msi anaweza tuzia kishada. So yeah, so even him alijua there was someone. But then as we were talking, okay, that time when he went, pia tulikuwa tumebisha. I don't know how I was even that you live in Nakuru. Sorry guys, in Nakuru or live. No, maybe you've ever seen me there because I've ever gone to visit someone, but I'm not sure. Ndio nilikuwa nafikiria unanifananisha na msee look alike hivi. Okay, kidogo I read comment ya Morris. Being a father does not mean anything, but working the fatherhood kwa mtoto wako, that differentiates being a deadbeat or a dad. Okay, I will bring an argument out of what you've just said, Morris, but in the meantime, acha nimalizie story. So, this guy who was there for me, his name is Sam. I can remember, Adi, I explained to him and he said, let's go buy the pit. And I was like, really, the days zimesonga. Tunaenda kubaya nini? Technically, we'll be wasting the money. He was like, okay, cool. Let's see, whatever happens, it happens. So we stayed 1 week, 2 weeks. Remember guys, niko nimemaliza kunyesha, so I'm expecting to get the period again after 4 weeks. So hapa katikati hata sina stress, hakuna kitu inanishtua. But I remember hapo katikati I started getting this funny feeling, this funny situation where I never wanted to feel the smell of kitunguu, kiberiti. I even bought a cooker, ile cooker ya dish light. You don't have to use a kiberiti. I found myself buying that one ili so that I don't have to I don't have to feel the smell of the kiberiti. Kitungu would not stay in my house, and I really hope I had a picture of my house then, because the bed penye ilikuwa imewekwa, nilikuwa nimeweka bed place kahi, and the kitchen was here. So hapa ndo kiberiti iko where my head is sleeping, and here is where also the matchbox is. So what used to happen, I used to really struggle with the smell. You get, I really used to struggle with it. So I had to buy the cooker ili viberiti ziondoke. But for the onions, I had just to change the positioning because there was no way I was going to eat food without onions because I was cool with it. So 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Now this is the time now I'm getting to realize even my boobs are tender. These smells are becoming too much. What's happening? So at 4 weeks, I had happened to start this losing weight journey and gaining. You see the dynamics that go on with wanting to be fit, wanting to be healthy and all that. So I had started using spices. A lot of people say that when you use spices, they help with gaining, losing. I don't know. There's just something when you use spices. So I had started using spices. Now, talk about giving the excuses. It's week 4, it's week 5, imedelay juu nimekuwa because I've been using spices. Oh, it has delayed because I've been overworking out. Oh, it has delayed because, okay, I can see you, Vitalis Makomi. Hi, thank you for joining my live. Oh, Makomi. Hi, thank you for joining. Kindly like the live, share, comment. I really appreciate. So, at this point, guys, we're at the point where now everything is starting to now dawn on me. And then it happened that it got to week 6, and I'm like, now we are at week 6. This one cannot be the spices. Now, the thought of being pregnant kicked in, and now it's here with me. It's a possibility. This could be happening. And I was like, okay, so what do I do at this point? And you guys, if you remember, let's go back somewhere. I told you I had made a covenant with God. Out of the lifestyle that I led in my campus life, I had told God, if you help me just keep this campus life, I find myself like, I have made it. This is my dog. Okay. I find myself, I have made it past campus and I am not paged. The next one that I find myself with, I am not. Abortion is not an option. I'll have to go through with it. Okay. So now we got there and we are now. Nani yako hapo? Guys, just a minute to check. Someone is at my door. Ama ni mimi nasikia vitu zangu. Just to be sure. Oh. Okay. There is not no one. It was a false what? A false alarm or something. Yeah. There's no one there. So, tumefika penye it got to week 7, and this dot now it's very present in my mind. So I talked to some. Actually, you're going to hear a lot of Sam in this story until the place where I come back to Thika. Hapo ndo Sam alishia, but he's still in my life, very active as a friend. And he was there for me. Actually, ni hawa sewa Madrid. You see the people who you would never expect they can be there for you at such a time. Because when you see the dready guys, we see like they will disappoint or they are not good people. He is the one who stood with me when I really needed someone to stand by me. So, sasa, we have gotten to week 7. So I was like, okay, Sam, what do you think I should do? And he was like, you know what? Tunda tunanunua test kit. And I was like, Aki walai, I'm not even ready for this. So I'm just there, I'm like asking myself, so what happens? What if it's true I'm pregnant? What do I do? God, I made this covenant, but God, how am I supposed to survive through this day? Like, how is this supposed to go? Like, I don't know. How am I supposed to manage it? So, at this point now in time, it's been how long? It's been 7 weeks. So tunasonga, tunaelekea 2 months. So we went, bought the kit. Actually, tulibuy ile ya $50. I still have it somewhere. Just that I can't remember where specifically right now. But I remember I kept it. I kept it all through. So nikaenda washroom kama kawaida. We put the kit inside. I saw the first line. The anxiety, because it usually comes one line first and then the second one will come later. So I saw the first line and I'm like, okay, God, there's not a second one. Please, God, there's not a second one. I even closed my eyes, guys, so that I don't see it, because it's not supposed to be, right? I just started working. I'm not even a month in, or is it 2 months in? I moved out of my mom's house, just moving out. I have not even done anything. Nothing can be attributed to my name. And here I am worrying about pregnancy, guys. So I stayed and stayed. And then I opened my eyes, and guess what? Two double really red lines. Karibu hata niseme maroon. Like it was that dark. The red was that dark. And I was like, okay, okay. I remember even we had bet with some. I was for I am not pregnant. He was for you really are pregnant. I can remember. I can't remember well what we had bet, but I remember he won. I lost. Then I sat down to think, God, how do I start? Kwanza my worry was, how do I tell my mother? Like, you just moved out. My mom was like, you should not move out. You should not move out. But I was so rigid. I was like, I have to move out. I have to be comfortable. I have to, eh? And my then boss, he was for, I can even go live with him, because it was the husband and the wife, actually, Jogo and Mata. Thank you very much. You people are there for me. God bless you so much. I remember the first few months, okay, the first few weeks before I knew that I was paged, I used to sleep in the office. Like I'm there, I'm just ding, ding, and then kidogo kidogo, I would sleep kabisa. Like I'm like, even shinda, let me just sleep. He would even give me the chance, just go home, relax, and then come back later. I would go sleep, come back to work later, because the sleep was a lot. You know, guys, pregnant women, what happens? The sleep is usually too much, and it never goes away. It's here with you, so you keep sleeping over and over and over again. So I remember, no, at 7 weeks is when I detected I was pregnant. Okay, I'll tell you how I knew the 7 weeks. I decided, since I was not very sure, I went to a doctor, alinipima, because there's that scan ya siku za kwanza. It can be known how far along you are. Actually, not siku za kwanza, anytime in your pregnancy. It can be scanned and you can be known how far along you are. So I went and I was told you're 7 weeks and 1 day. That's when the bombshell was dropped. And I can remember right about that time, the corona period was coming through. So I was like, okay, so here's the corona period coming through, and there'll be a lockdown. How will I ever tell my mother? So I decided, you know what I'm going to do? I will keep it to myself until the lockdown is here, and then I'll go back to my place before telling my mom, and then I'll call her later. Mm-hmm. Kindly like the live, guys, as we watch. Kindly like. Don't forget to also leave a comment if you can, and also if you can share, kindly share. Or highly appreciate. Guys, I'm also holding on to a comment that was made by Maurice Monene. That one we are going to talk about it somewhere later. So now we are at the point where the lockdown is almost here. I remember I even came to Thika, because I lived in Morang. I even came to Thika at some point, and no one knew that I was pregnant. I was the only one who knew, and I kept it to myself, told totally no one. Actually, only Sam knew that I was pregnant at this point. So we stayed. I remember I texted my baby daddy and told him, where shit happened and I'm paged. I was like, so, how is that any of my business? And I was like, okay, now that's my cue. I'm in this alone. So we stayed. Now, at this point, I know I'm alone. I know there's no way I'm going to help myself. But then there was this guy. I don't know whether I should mention his name, but he was a friend of mine by then. And we were really close. Okay, we were even intimate at that point. So I told him, hey, I'm pregnant, and the baby daddy has refused the pregnancy. Can you please come through for me? At least to tell my mom that you're the dad, at least to be safe. And he was like, yeah, it's okay. I'm okay with that. So it stayed like that. So I knew when I was going to tell my mom, I would tell her the daddy is flani because she had introduced him to her, but as just a friend, not anything much. So we went on and on, and then after I came once, and then the lockdown. So that's how I was safe. Now I'm in Moranga. Mm-hmm. So I remember my mom was like, but okay, English. Instead of just staying at home, go visit your grandma. I have a grandma, she's called Shosho Anjuma. She told me, do some shopping, I'll send you some money, take to grandma. Tukakaa kidogo, and then she was like, okay, you can also go to visit your aunt. I have an aunt who lives huko ndani Murang'a, because the lockdown was just, if you're in Murang'a, you stay in Murang'a. If you're in Thika, you stay in Thika. The blockage was somewhere here in Kenya. So I decided, you know what? I'll go to the both places, and I will still not tell anyone. I can remember when I was at my aunt's this one morning, I think I went on a Saturday. So I was to stay the whole Saturday and then Sunday and then come back. The people who are joining, kindly like the live. If you can share and also comment. I will really appreciate when you do that for me. Thank you. So in the morning, I woke up and I was like all pukey, and my aunt was like, anything you should say? I was like, no, I'm wondering. I don't know what I ate. I think it's the bananas we ate yesterday night. Oh, I was like, haha, if you've just yard, you're not so wrong. Yeah, but I'm not saying, no, I am not saying it. I'm keeping it to myself. So we stayed on and on until I got to 3 months. At 3 months, I started by calling my aunt. I told her, you know what, I'm paged. One thing I knew, if I tell her, she's going to tell my mom. That was definite. So I was like, I called her, and immediately, because we used to live in the same plot, immediately after, I called my mom. Hey, you guys, I've never had such a tough call with my mom. Okay, not that I've never had, that one was way more tougher. I was like, Mom, you know I'm pregnant. She was like, okay, ulihama ili uende kupata mimba. That is, in Greek it says, you moved out so that you may go and get pregnant. And I was like, I don't want to talk about it. A friend of mine has his birthday today, so I had called him to wish him a happy birthday. He didn't pick up, so he's the one who's returning the call. I'll call him way later, an hour later. I hope atanijamia, lakini akiangalia WhatsApp ataona niko live. So he, at this point, he told my mom, I had told my aunt, and I was like, okay, I'm waiting for the lockdown to finish so that I may come, and now everything can be out there. So I stayed in Muranga. Each day was a tough day for me. Hey. And then I was kind of happy and not happy. I was there somewhere. So it was not easy. It was a tough one, but I can remember my mom was like, okay, it is what it is. She started even sending me shopping, sending me fruits, sending me, my mom. Thank you, mom. God bless you for me. She used to send me so many things, food stuff, fruits. You see, the things that you should eat when you're pregnant. So I can remember the first days I was like, I am, hey, kwani mnaenda happy guys? Please come back. Please come back. You see, it's only one person is remaining. Please come back. Please, please. So I went on, and I got to experience my kid to Kasonga, and life was good. I would say I can't complain. Life was good throughout my pregnancy. Other than those things hapa kule, everything was so good. But one thing, guys, remember, nilikataliwa the very first time I realized I was pregnant. Okay, so this whole time I knew this journey I'm walking by myself. But one thing I kept beating myself about is because I knew, but then I really thought that things might change. I would never say that I was holding on to the fact that if I get his baby, he'll be there for me. No, that was not the case. That was literally not the case. The issue was I had committed myself to that, and there was no way I was going to change. Like how I had already told God that, so I was not going to change it last minute. Because me, I believe when you break a covenant with God, you usually have crushed it all for yourself. So I held on to this baby, nikambeba 3 months. It was easy for me. I went all the way. Time to give birth came. My mom was there for me. I remember I was even taken to hospital by my uncle, my two aunts and mom. I went to one hospital. Nikakataliwa, was told no, you are whatever. Okay, a whole story. Yeah, finally I went to Mary Hill, and that's where I gave birth at 41 weeks. So my baby was healthy, everything was okay. But I remember we went to the NICU. Okay, today I was not supposed to tell you the story of my pregnancy. So let me, that one for my giving birth story, that one I'll tell you the next Saturday is when we're going to have the next live. So I gave birth and then I came back. So my mom is like, not that you don't have a husband, that means I am the one to chip in. I was like, okay, what I know, since I'm still at work in Moranga, I'll push myself. I'm going to make sure I provide for myself as much as I can. I'll be there in every way that I can, and you'll see. I remember those first days, there's this friend of mine, his name is John. John really acted as a man in my life at that point. Okay, when I gave birth, I came back to Thika. So I left Sam in Morana, and there was no way he was going to come over here because he would have been known. Okay? And when he's known, you know what happens is you are expected to be there for the kid. You are expected to be a dad. What just happened? Okay, you're expected to be a dad. You're supposed to be to come through. And I was not ready to put that burden on him. So I came back here. There was this guy called John. He was in my life kind of. Alikuwa ananichokoza chokoza. He wanted me or something. So at that point, he came through for me really big. He would do shopping for me when I'm at home. He would come visit me, ask me how I'm doing. Let me tell you guys, if me, I didn't get postpartum depression. Actually, depression is not my portion. Because at that time, it was a really lonely time. Because what used to happen, my mom is still hustling to keep me there. Okay? She's hustling to handle me. Yeah, I was getting my salary, which was half of what I was getting before. Because technically, it's a private business. So there's no way you will expect such a person to pay you fully while they are having their own things that they are working on. So I got to this point where I used to be in the house alone. My mom would wake up, wash clothes for me and the kid, cook for me, everything. She would do everything. I used to have three thermoses, one with hot water, one with porridge, one with tea every single day. And then she would cook for me food. She would leave it in the kitchen because walking was not that big a problem. So we went on, and my baby started growing big and big. I remember then I still had the number to my baby daddy, and they used to call him, and I'm like, "Are you really sure you are never going to come through for your kid?" And he's like, "I didn't want a kid. You wanted the kid. You decided to give birth. Do you?" Okay, going back kidogo, I remember when I told him the time I was 3 months page, because when I told him when I was weeks, he was like, "I don't care, that's your own problem." I left it at that. So at 3 months, I also called him again and told him, "You know I'm pregnant." It was like, you can abort the kid. I can even send you the money to do that. And I'm like, "I told you at weeks. You didn't give me the money to do that. Right now at 3 months, where I'm going to risk my life is where you're expecting that I should get rid of the baby. That one I will not do. So you deal with your own thing. Me, I've decided to bring this kid to this world. You do your thing." So we went on, and the baby came, he started growing. I remember at somewhere 6 7 months, I used to call him a lot. I don't know, I really had this notion of I have to be married for me to have a kid, and it was so strong in my mind that I kept calling him. He would really grill me. He would really it was a lot. It was a lot. I don't even like thinking about it so bad. But from where I stand, I'm healed. I forgive him. My heart is clean. Right now, if my son was to stand and ask me where is my dad, I would take him. I would look for his number, for the dad's number, connect them, yeah, and let them be. So I used to have this thought in my mind that someday this guy is going to come back to my life. He will be with me. We can be a happy family. My God. Hey, come to think about it, I was really crazy about being married, being with someone. And then these cases of femicides and all were on the high. But that one didn't even kick my mind. I was like, me, I just want to be married and have my kid in a family setup, okay? So we went on and on, days went by. And I remember at around 6, 7 months, when my son was that old, 6, 7 months, my baby daddy, it was on August. I even remember even the very exact time. My baby daddy was like, "Hey, Abu, come, I want to see my son. Let's see." I can remember even there's a time he suggested doing a DNA. So I was like, okay, maybe this is a chance. He wants to go do a DNA, confirm it's his kid, and then we can get married and life can go on, and my son can have a father. So I went. I won't go into the nitty gritties, but yeah, I went. It was 3 days. I can remember there's a time he went with my son somewhere. I don't know where. I was left alone in the house. Let me tell you guys, that time I had the best moment of my life. Just having that break whereby I don't have kid to worry about. I'm just in the house. I'm easy. I can remember that really felt good. And I was like, okay, we are going in the right trajectory. I think it's going to work. I really had this notion of we will get married, we will have our kids together, oh, all that. So he went to the kid and I was left. It was 3 days, we had a good time. And yeah, finally, I got off and came back. And we stayed like for 3 months as we were talking. I can remember on my son's first birthday, I had deleted his number, deleted anything to do with him. And I was like, I'm doing this alone. I won't allow anyone to really depress me. It is or it is. I want to be the first. My mom has brought me up and my brother, and here we are all grown and everything. Why will I not be able? But then, as the days went by, is when I started feeling my son will not have a dad kind of situation. I was like, now what am I supposed to do? And for some time there, I was very locked to not, what should I call it? I was very locked on the point of, I don't want to date. If I date, I'm going to get pregnant again. Then I'm going to get another kid. Now I'll have 2 kids without a father. What's more, 2 different fathers. What am I supposed to do? And this thing really troubled me. And okay, I would say I didn't know what to do at this point. It was so confusing. It was a lot. So I was like, okay, let me just live in the moment, be open to dating, and see whether at least I can get a dad for my son. Hey, and then I entered the dating world. Character development, my lord. Okay, I should remind you guys, currently I am in a relationship. Am I happy? Yes. Am I seeing marriage? I don't know. Am I seeing future? I don't know also. Very confusing. But yes, I am in a relationship. So I have experienced it after my son. I can remember I used to go to parties to try and let this thing off my mind, this marriage thing. I was like, I would even go to events. I'm like, can I get a man? Can I not? Let me just go to these events. If it's meant to be, it will be. I started even going for solo dates in these high end areas. I even joined YouTube. I joined YouTube after getting my kid. There are people who usually say you'll hear a story. I was on YouTube. Somebody watched my video. They liked me and all. In this whole dynamic, I also started a business somewhere. That business, guys, they are men who come to buy, bachelors, most of them. And I've not seen all of them who buy are bachelors, but some of them are bachelors. I was like, this is also okay. I used to say every avenue is an avenue to meet a man who will marry me and my son will grow with a father. You hear my argument. This was always the argument that I used to give. I'll meet someone who will marry me. That used to be my thinking because I don't want my son to grow up alone. Guys, as you're joining, kindly remember to like the live and also leave a comment if you can. If you can't share my video, kindly also do that. So fast forward to now. My son is 5 years. I've had this very strong thought, I want to get a second born. Do I have someone who I really, really think I can give birth with? Yes. Do I have someone who I know will be a father to my kids? Ah, that's where I think we draw the line. So I'm like, what can I do? Okay, people I kinda look up to. For instance, Maureen Waitito has 2 kids. I'm like, having 2 kids is comfortable. Look at Kate actress. She has 2 kids. Look at Jackie Matubia. She has 2 kids. And they're living. Okay, I'm not saying that they are single, but they are living. The face that we see is they are single moms who are managing to bring up their kids. And I'm like, what if I had 2 kids and then I can do life by myself without having to wait for a man. Okay, I come to think about it like this in another situation. I can go back to my baby daddy because technically I think we are not that much enemies. The thing is, we went silent on each other. I can go to him and be like, hey, I I want to get a second born. Can you just give me the second born so that my kids can only have one dad and one mom? And then I'll go on with my life. And I'm like, which one is right? Which one should I work with? This Diana Minor. Hi dear, you are doing so well. Hello Diana, thank you for joining my live. I appreciate, yeah, thank you. I appreciate your feedback. Kindly like the live, share if you can, leave a comment, and yeah, I'll appreciate. So guys, I'm in that dilemma, and I'm like, I didn't get a dad. What if I get a daughter? And then this daughter doesn't have a father. And then she'll be like me. And I'm like, is that even good? Is that even okay? Ah, guys, it's a big one. It's a very deep dark dilemma. Yeah, now guys, now let's get out of my story. There's this comment that was made by Maurice Monene where he said, being a father does not mean anything, but talking the fatherhood kwa mtoto wako, that differentiates being a deadbeat or a dad. And then my question comes in where if this guy did not want a kid, I usually have this argument in my mind. In a situation where the man did not want a kid and the lady decided to keep the pregnancy, can you still call that man deadbeat? You know? Okay. In a situation where the woman decided, I am the one who wants the kid, can you still call the man in that situation a deadbeat? Ama, who is really a deadbeat? Ama ni the fact that somebody has given the begu na I somebody keeps hitting my door and I don't know what's happening. Yeah, you hear also that other argument of he didn't want the kid. I wanted the kid. How would you call him a deadbeat? I don't know. It's really a very tough dynamic to think about. But I think every daughter needs a dad, every son needs a mom. Yeah, because I don't know, is it really a requirement? Are all kids born to single mom families? All the daughters, let me start with all the daughters, do they have the lack of fatherhood syndrome? And also for men who don't have their dads, also, do they have do they usually have something that is not like, yeah, are they not okay or are they okay? Does it really necessarily be that a woman must have a man, especially if you're an alpha female? Because me, my understanding, an alpha female can easily overpower the male version of a man. There is Gavin Gashao. Hola. Hi, thank you for joining my live. Kindly like the live. If you can share, kindly share. Also, leave a comment if you can. So, guys, that's where I am in a situation where I feel like it's right about time I should get a second born. But then the problem is, who am I getting this second born with? My boyfriend. Is my boyfriend going to stick with me? Or is he going to do the same thing that my baby daddy did? What happens when you are a single mom you will always tend to associate everyone with every man who comes to your life. You'll be like, what if they do like exactly what my baby daddy did? You always see that situation coming through. But I'm like, where do you get to the point where you need another kid? Okay, there's also something else. This gap between one kid to the other, especially the firstborn to the other kids. I usually have this, I don't know whether to call it like a trauma, whereby I'm like, I really don't want my kids to be so separated. If possible, if I was married or if I had an active man in my life, I'm sure right now I'd be on my third born. That is usually my take. That is what I would like. I would like to have my kid follow each other, and then I can now relax, now hustle for the kids. That's what is usually in my mind. That is the kind of setup that I usually like appreciate more. Because I'm like, imagine I stay like for 10 years, give birth to my second born, and now my third born, and then that gap is too big. Will these kids have a relationship, a good relationship? Will they be able to bond together? Because most of the time you find that this first kid is already a teenager, and you know teenage life and the way it is, and this one is now a toddler. Okay, so you kinda, this kid will be like, huyu sasa alikuja kufanya, what is the essence of having this kid here, what is the purpose of this kid, like this kid has come to change my life, has come to sambaratisha my life, like I don't know. I wish I can get someone who can really solve that puzzle for me. And yeah, now I have shared a bit of what is in my mind with you guys. You can always tell me either in the comment section. You can also comment here on the live because I keep seeing your comments coming in. Thank you very much for joining my live. Thank you for even liking. Thank you for being here. I don't take it for granted, guys. I really, really do appreciate. Leave a comment for me. I appreciate. And can we ever fault the single moms for being single moms? Or how should we ever take it? Is it a mistake of the single mom for them to be single? Is it a mistake of the man for the woman to be single? Gavin said, most welcome. Thank you very much. So, what should we do? How should it be? What is the right dynamic? I want to be okay. Um, I'm going to do a video actually on reintroducing myself out there because my content has been all over the place. I want now to do a reintroduction into who I am, what I like, what life is. I want to do that reintroduction so that now I may start my YouTube channel on another phase and work really hard on it. I really hope this time around I'm not going to tire because the goal is to be monetized. The goal is to make it in the content creation journey. The goal is to be there and make it. I want to give my son the best life, but I would like to give him and his sister or his brother the best life. But then I want to have them with their dad. Mm, I don't know. I don't know what kind of love I should expect from a man so that I may know for sure, this man is there for me. Guys, you see someone walking, but whatever is in their mind, it's going all the way. I keep talking to my friends at work, in general, and I'm like, the kind of life I want, I don't know, guys. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, it's been good having you guys. For the people who are not there as we were beginning the live, you can as well watch the live. I'm going to post it online. I'm going to make it public so that you may all watch it. Don't forget to leave a comment. Any answer you have, you can give me there. Also, you can also comment on what you want us to talk about on the next live. Actually, actually, I'm going to be doing these lives every Saturday morning like this, and yeah, we will get to talk about what you want to hear. Okay, the story about my pregnancy, I've told you to the bit where I went to hospital. There's like a story, quite a long story. I'll tell you about it. We will get to interact, and yeah, I want you people to know me better so that even when you interact with my content, you know what kind of person you're interacting with. Okay, I am this open book. I don't hide anything. I talk about everything and anything. And okay, some people say that is not so good, but I think I am meant for the public space. The reason being, I share almost everything. I have very few secrets that I really hold so dear to in my heart. Very few. So yeah, that's right about it. So yeah, I want you guys to know me better. Keep asking me any questions that you would like to know about me. And yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, share, and what else? What else can you do? Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe if you haven't. Yeah, because we are on to 1,000 subscribers this time around, guys. Before the end of this year, guys, let's get there. Let's get to 1K subscribers. Watch hours, we're going to work on them. Using these lives, we are going to make sure we get to the watch hours. And also, I'm going to be posting content. I want to make it 2 videos on Tuesday, 12:30 p.m. and on Saturday, 12:30 p.m. Like today, we're going to have a video. Kindly check it out. You have a snippet. English. There's like a small clip on TikTok, or you're going to expect on my YouTube channel for the full video. I really hope you're going to like it. You're going to see this strong, independent woman in work doing it all by herself. I'm going to even talk about house help drama because I have really umbrelled those house helps. My lord. I even don't remember their names at this point. I have quite a number of house helps that I don't remember what their names were. And yeah, I have a lot. We have a lot to share. We have a lot to talk about. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking my video. It was a pleasure being here with you. Let me now get to washing. Tondo, we want to wash the beddings. You people joined and I was like, okay, wait. Pull up. Seems like I have first to get to the live before I wash. I am moving out also. That is another thing you should watch out for. I am going back to mom's home. Okay, technically we are not going to live together, but she's the one who's moving out and leaving the house to me because there's that part. I am ready to hear all about it. Gavin, thank you. I really appreciate. I hope I can be able to notify you every time I have a live, but it's every Saturday. I'm going to be starting it at 8 a.m. I really hope don't I don't miss out on any of them because sometimes life can life. I can find myself I'm having a wedding somewhere. Actually my friends are really having weddings and rushes. I'm going for them so much. And myself I'm still here. And this year guys, I'm getting to 30 years old. Did I say that solo? 30 years is coming. Yeah. Let this face not deceive you. I'm not a baby. Even my body is too tiny. Let it not deceive you. I'm a big girl. 30 years. What else? What else do I need to tell you guys? Yeah, that's right about it. Those questions I've asked on this live, you can answer them in the comment. I really appreciate. Elias Ugas, welcome sister. How are you? I am good. Thank you for joining my live. I really hope you've liked it. Don't forget to leave a comment. And I think I'll leave it running at some point because I see people are still joining. I'll leave it running as I'm washing my beddings. And yeah, if I'm able, I can come back to it. If I'm not, kindly forgive me. It's yeah, because my son is at mom's and I really need to go pick him up so that I can at least get him ready and we spend more time with him. Because when you watch the video at 12:30, you realize I hardly get time with him. So Saturday is the only chance I get to be with him. So yeah, Yes, yes. So thank you guys for joining my live. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following. I had promised you guys I'm going to wear that dress. Do I really wear it? Okay, you three. For the three people who are here, I'll do that. Because I had promised. And a promise is like a covenant. Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. This is the dress with all those memories. Guys. Okay, nashindwa nitavalia wapi because tena sitaki tena kuonyesha everything, si ndio? You should only see the part of the dress when it's dressed. Oh, guys. Now, there you go. That is the dress we were talking about. Okay, I don't usually have this flat tummy. Let it not deceive you. This is just, yeah, this is me. I have gained weight, so manyama mtanisamehe. Yeah, that's it. This is what we were talking about. I told you the red dress that landed me a baby daddy. Let me stand here. Yeah, there you go. And then when you pair it with heels, you look like the real snack. So, Maurice, what did I miss? Maurice, you missed a lot. You missed a lot. Finally, we are on the red dress that we had talked about. Ati Madam Mambo. Hey, my lord. Madam Mambo. Why do you say Madam Mambo? Okay, cool. I don't know what to tell you, but yeah. Yes, there goes the red dress that you are talking about. The red dress that landed me, my baby daddy. I made him see a snack. But I was not this big then. I was tiny, way tiny. Yeah. So then I was like 40 kgs, 40. No, not 40. I was 45-ish kgs. So now make a wild guess. I'm at 60 kgs. Yeah. So yeah. So right now I've gained quite a bit. Yeah, but the dress is still fitting. I look like a snack in it, right? Say it, guys. Msinyamaze. Si ni kweli? Okay, so now we're good, guys. Yeah, I had promised the red dress. I don't think there's anything else I had promised. That's right about it. Yeah, I still keep it on live because this is how we gain most of the hours that we accrue as content creators on YouTube. And yeah, I'll leave it on. I'll keep talking to you, saying hi, checking up on you guys. But for now, what I'm going to do, nataka kutoanisha hii kitanda yangu so that I may wash it. Yeah, there's a reason why I'm washing it myself. Normally nakuanga na mama fua, but yeah, let's return the red dress so that we may still keep the memories, right? But Maurice, I have a question for you. Gavin, I look good. And why do I feel this name looks so familiar? Gashao. Gashao. Your name really looks familiar. I don't know. You can tell me where we met, because I'm sure we have met. You're not a stranger to me. Maurice, I was to ask you something. You see that comment that you said about about fatherhood, being a father, fatherhood, something, something. The question I asked is, in a situation where you have this man told you he doesn't need a kid, and you, the lady, you've gotten pregnant, and you've decided to keep the baby, can we still call that man a deadbeat? Ama, what qualifies a man to be a deadbeat? Okay, that is my question right now. Yeah, so you can tell me right here, because siendi mahali. The only thing I'll do is wash you. And it's only one thing that I'm washing. I'm washing a mattress cover. It is gonna something that I can't give mama for. I have to do it myself. Yeah, so I have to be the one to clean it. So yeah, right about this very moment. You can comment here. I'll still be around. So I'll keep coming to say hi, keep coming to say mko poa. Bado mnawatch. Thank you. I appreciate. I'll keep telling stories. Anything you want to share, you can still ask. Any question you have, you can still ask. I'll answer. Okay. I hope I don't beg too much and show you what you shouldn't be seeing. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Hey, Jesus. There is no water. No, hayuko deadbeat because from the beginning alisema hako ready kulea. You see, Maris, at least you agree with me. Because me, I always tell people I can never call my baby daddy deadbeat. Because he had said he doesn't want. Unfortunately, actions were different. Because you were doing it all the way wrong. And when you do it wrong, what do you expect? Either you withdraw or a baby is an option, right? So, yeah, that's how we landed there. So I can never call him a deadbeat, but then at the same time, I can never excuse him for not being there for the kid. Because it doesn't necessarily. I was listening to Obina. When was it? Juicy too. It's not long ago. And he was like, he was with this lady and they were doing it. Yeah. They were going all there. But then the lady was, alikuwa na family planning, okay? Actually, they went together to get it. So this lady was like, I really need a kid, but this guy doesn't need a kid at this point. What do I do? So the lady decided to remove the family planning and didn't inform Oga Obina. So they I think their relationship was somehow dynamic. I don't know which kind of dynamics it was, but it was somehow dynamic. So the lady got pregnant and she went away and she stayed with the pregnancy and she gave birth. Akaka didn't tell Obina. So one of the friends akakuja kwa Obina akamshow that, do you know Flani Flani has a kiddo and the kiddo is yours? Hey. So Obina was like, okay. So Obina called the lady and is like, hey, hi, I hear you got a blessing. And the lady was like, oh yeah, true, I have a blessing. Is it mine? Yes. Na mbona unipeleke na rada? She was like, you had said you don't want kids, but I wanted a kid. What was I supposed to do? And then Obina was like, okay, can I come visit? The lady was like, okay, cool, you can. And I was like, can I even do a DNA test? She was like, yeah, you can. I know it's you, so you do you. And then Obina was like, okay, he loves kids, as he said it. So he was like, do I really need to do the DNA? But in the meantime, let me embrace my kid. And that is how Ogobina got baby number 5. Now, when the lady was away, do you think she could have said, Obina is a deadbeat? No. Why? Obina had said, I don't need a kid. Okay? So, even when she was informing him, it's not like she expected him to chip in like fully. You see? Because she was already, her mind was set. Is it okay for a woman to want to have a kid? She's not married and she's not even sure whether she'll be married. Is it right for her to be like, I want another kid? And with who would you suggest that this lady gets a kid with? If you were to be asked by someone who has a kid already, needs a kid, a woman that is, to be clear. Someone has a kid and wants another kid, but she's not married, but she doesn't have, okay, she's, I would say stable. She's stable, mtoto hawezi lala njaa. Yeah, maybe mtoto hawezi enjoy the best life, but at least the kid has a roof over her head, his head, and can eat any meal they want. Their school fees can be catered for. Yeah. What do you think, guys? Tell me down. Tell me down here. I am waiting to see your comments. Hello. Hello. Okay. Maurice Monene texted, it's good to have a kid as long as asikue anaeka boy kwa mtego. Yeah, true. Because that one can never work. Hakuna venye unatega mwanaume na mtoto. That one is only possible in dreams, not in reality. In reality, things are different. Mambo kwa ground ziko tofauti. Kidogo tunaendelea kuishiwa huko. Wow, my bathroom was extremely dirty. Extremely dirty. Very dirty. Yeah, they understand that. It's okay. Get all the good juices. Get all the different juices. Yeah. Hey all. Hello. Wow, okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. Anyhow, so I have finished my day's job. Should I make the bed ready? It's a matter of weeks. Or is it days? And I'm moving now. Moving now. Moving now. Oh, I'm moving now. Thank you. Yes, I am a very hardworking woman. Actually, I'm going to give you a glimpse into my life, and you'll see what a hardworking woman I am. It's been 2 hours plus, because I can remember the one that posted by the call, and then this one, the one that was posted by the call was 1 hour and some minutes, like 20-ish kind of minutes. Then there is this one. Okay, is it okay I end the live here? Eh? Let me tell favor, new subscriber. Innocent Masansa. Thank you, Masansa. I appreciate you. Okay, I think it's right about time I end the live, right? Mwenye bado hajafika. Oh, tulikuwa to end at 10:30. Meaning we are not done with the 2 hours. So we can still stick here, right? Let me wash the shoes, clean up, and yeah, right? Okay. Da-dee-da-dee-da-da-dee. You know. Hey, you guys, and are you experiencing having so many people having weddings? Or it's just me? Tondo. People are doing weddings and here we are. Lakini let's say yetu iko kwa njia, si ndio? Ours also is coming. Oh, sorry. Iguru yaku dukoroni hinya nadurate mwihoko itikia. Marituma kumore wenyonaga dukoroni hinya. Oh, guys, I also do house hunting for people. So if you're looking for a house around Thika, you can also reach out to me. I also have a githeri business. If you're in Thika and its environs, you can still come through, right? But today is my off day. That's why you see me here this comfortable. I don't go to work. I don't fungua. Okay. Yeah, I'm watching people's status. So yeah. So on that one. Oh. Yes, so. Niliacheka hewa. Wow. Love you hustle. Eh. Hello, I see there's someone there. Thank you for joining. We're about to end the live. We are ending it in the next 22 minutes. If you want to catch up with the live, I'm going to post it later. God, you can catch up with it and see what you talked about. But it's more of parenting. I was telling my story on how I landed to being a parent to one. Yeah, so you can catch up on that. Give me advice. There are some questions that I've asked down there. Okay, inside the live, you can give me an answer, what you take, what you think, and yeah, okay. And also, you can catch up on that song. It's called How. Let me use this phone to check for you. The song goes like this, like that way, like this, like that. Just give me a minute. The song will load. Okay, here we go. I hope it doesn't give me copyright. This, look like how never showed me what felt right. How was I supposed to set the bar? Never seen none of my fight for my heart. Breaks piece by piece. Hide on me. Know how love looked like when daddy never showed me what felt right. How was I supposed to set the bar? Yeah, my voice is failing me. I'm running from my heart breaks piece by piece. Hide on me. Can I? How was I supposed to? How was I supposed to know what love feels like when daddy never taught me how what love like? How was I supposed to make the bar? Man, fight for my heart, piece by piece. I'm learning through a heartbreak, piece by piece. I want to be soft, but the world is so hard on me. I am broken in places that you can't even see. You know, like daddy never showed me. Daddy never pulled a seat for me to sit. Daddy never walked me down the stairs. He never walked me up the stairs, you know. Oh my God, this song is a theme. I am learning through heartbreak, piece by piece. I want to be soft to the world, but the world is so hard on me, you know. I am broken in places you can't even see. Eh? How was I supposed to? How was I supposed to? You guys, this song isn't that thing. Okay, people are saying that it's AI generated, but whatever. The message is the thing. The message is the thing. Piece by piece. Hard on me. I was broken in places you can't even see. I ain't bitter, but I'm broken in places you can't even see. Ah, you guys. never showed me what for. I was supposed to set the bar. When I was passing a man, fight for my heart. That breaks piece by piece. For my just hard on me. And in places you can't see. Yeah. Oh wow, it's even an album. I'll check it out. Guys, you can check out that song. How was I supposed to know what love really looks like? Because daddy never showed me how it looks like to love someone, you know? How was I even supposed to set the bar? Because people always say the bar was so low. The bar was so low, yeah. How low is low? How high is high for the bar? I didn't know how I can do that, you know? I am not hurt. I am broken in places you can't even see. Because I was never taught. I was never shown, you know? That song hit me hard. It's hitting me big, big, big time. Okay, otherwise, guys, I really think we are about to end the live. Thank you for being here. Yeah, you can follow my TikTok page. Yeah, how clear is it? Oh, my phone has all those things. It's She Wayne 1. Let me show you my. Do I have my Instagram here? Too bad. I don't have my Instagram here. But my Facebook is Josephine She, and my Instagram is also Josephine She. You'll see a picture of. I've put a picture of what? Inakonga ni kadogi ama ni nini something. This one. Here, let me show you. Okay. This. When you see this, you know that's my channel. So yeah, follow. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. How was I supposed to know how love is? I never used to. I'll have to do the whole show right now. I'm waiting for those 30 minutes so that I may end the live and be like, bye bye, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for keeping me company. I hope you've learned a little bit about me. Next week, we are here again. Then the week after, we'll be here again until we get to the rightful watch hours, until we get monetized, and then we can see whether we'll still keep going on with the lives. If you like them a lot, we'll do this, right? We will do this. Okay, guys, let me end it here. Sindio, you see it kimebaki dakika mingi. So thank you guys for being here. Okay, I know amyuko sahi mshaenda, but yeah, thank you for being here. You can as well watch this live later. You can as well put it on your computer on the background. You can listen to it. You can choose not to listen. Just let it run. It's going to help with my watch hours, and I really appreciate. What else can you do? You can like if you haven't. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do that. I will really appreciate. If you have not also checked out my TikTok, please go visit my TikTok. I think I'm going to do a live where I'm going to be trying on all my clothes. Yeah, for you guys to also see my new body. I'm so proud of my new body. Okay, other than ignoring the tummy part, the tummy is what is annoying, but the rest of my body is a snack and I am loving it. Oh, I am loving it. Since I can't afford to do zile vitu zinafanywa na Vera Sidika, because we in the 400Ks, that's when I would rather pay for myself. Actually, I have this dream. Mtoto wangu asome Juja Preparatory, and I'm sure at some point mtoto wangu atakuwa Juja Preparatory. So yeah, that's right about it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for consuming my content. It was a pleasure spending 1 hour and almost 30 plus minutes with you guys. I don't take it for granted. Thank you. Don't forget, as I said, Like, comment, subscribe if you have not, share also if you can and you have not, and tell a friend to tell a friend. We will be here to tell the story. You will get to know this lady better. You'll get to know about my weight gain journey. There's a lot you'll get to know. So thank you, and thank you again. So bye bye. Let's meet in the next one. I love you. Mwah. So we are ending it. So what do we do? Yes. How was this?